Alrighty, day 2 of Worlds is here. I'm gonna jump in a little bit earlier today. I'll actually go to bed tonight rather than staying up too late. But by the time you're watching this, if you're watching it, then it is not early morning anyway. Starting with Blueberry Thicket, we have ace runs except for 9. I gotta turn my brightness up real quick here. It's the Royal Musket. I think this wind gives it a good chance. I like how it's looking. I don't like how it's looking. It's okay. It's still going to be the birdie. It'd be nice to get an ace on Blueberry Thicket, but it's nothing we're expecting. A -10 would be perfect here with the eagle on 3. Hole 2, another good pushing wind. My typical lines tend to fall a little bit short, so I like the pushing wind to help a bit here. Get the Royal Musket out here, and this is too tight. I really got to figure out those ace runs at some point. 53 feet, go about 30 power, and get it in here. All right, let's see what our wind is for Blueberry Thicket 3. We have a 2 headwind. So I'm going to take my low line down here, a little bit extra low, about 2/3 power, skip off the left of that hillside, and bump back over towards the basket. Beautiful. Just what I could have hoped for here. 77 feet for a throw with the 2 wind. So we'll throw at 60 power and get in that eagle. Nice to get the first one here. Hole 4. Okay, deciding whether I actually run this or maybe even just lay it up. Because my ace chance here is so low with this wind. Yeah, I'm going to play safe. 4-hand river over the top. Just gets me to the bottom of the basket. I want to be close in putting range and not deal with this wind for the throw in. I think my ace chance there is just so low. It's not worth running it. And I'm trying to make a change from risky play like I did yesterday with Lost Island 8. That one really sucked. Warship down top shove on top of the basket and a full disc of Anheuser. Oh, this has a chance to miss to the right. And it did have a chance. It missed to the right, just like I saw right out of the hand. Now, I thought it was going to be better out of the hand, but it was not. It's okay. We got Blueberry Thicket 6 and 7. 2 decent ace run opportunities for me. Not really in this wind. Let's see. That's a 3 wind pushing to the left. It's going to lift a little bit. I think I'm about here. Fade, fade, fade. Didn't fade enough. We stayed close enough to still get this putt in. And there we go. 7 is going to be my last ace run that I'm taking. 8 and 9, I'm just going to play them for the birdie. Glide Sapphire right about there. Oh, it has a chance. Get down, get down. Yes, able to get one. Nice to get a bonus stroke here and there. Then 8 and 9, we're laying both these up. 4-hand Glide Sapphire. Now, this wasn't a very good layup. Not a very good layup at all. Is it still putting range? It is still putting range. But a good layup would have had me right under the basket with no elevation changes. And then Blueberry Thicket 9, we're just taking the harp over the top. Even though it's a 1 wind, I don't have an ace line here. And I'm not going to try to figure one out. Wasn't going to try to figure one out just for this competition. Oh, this is annoying. I have to rotate the world and get around it. Always a little bit extra potential danger comes in rotating that you don't have the height just right. But thankfully we are able to save that one and get -11. One better than I was hoping for in Blueberry Thicket. On now to the Crow's Nest. My plan here is to play these all safe. Crow's Nest 4. I'm going to have to see what the wind is like when I get there. Oh gosh, I realized I was talking. Wasn't sure I selected the Warship instead of Paradigm. That would have been awful. And yeah, Crow's Nest 4, it's the only one. If it's a rough wind, I'm probably not going over the top if I don't feel confident getting over. Oh, here's an ace run chance. Safe ace run here. river up top, and straight pullback. It looks like it's online to fall short. I think, I had that dialed and it was going in, but all of a sudden falling short. I'm not sure what changed for me, whether it's my aim point or if the sway up, sway down is changing at all. Crow's Nest 3, just got to get around this corner here. Played this one 1,000 times, so try not to overthink it. And just stay safe, please. Uh-oh, no. Okay. It rolled, but it did manage to stop for me. Take this clean eagle. All right, Crow's Nest 4 is decision time. Good wind. Water skip sapphire. No, it's a roll musket. And there's my pullback over the top. Try not to think too much. Oh! Dang. Sapphire on that line might have gone in. I've hit that ace a few times with a sapphire on that line. But this one is still Happy Eagle. That's a good eagle to get. That's going to be gaining strokes on the field. Probably not at the top, but the field as a whole. Be getting some strokes there. Okay, this is a big pushing wind. So we're going to aim down a little bit. Anheuser, take a little bit off. And I wish I didn't give this as much angle, but I think it's going to work out okay. As long as it slows down by these rocks, which it does. A putt or a throw in. It's throwing range 49 feet. With the 2 wind, we'll go about that 30 power. And taking this nice clean birdie. Crow's Nest 6. Oh, we'll take the run at it. Right about here. And here. Let's see if we can do something cool. Oh, we might do something cool. Oh, no. Shouldn't have taken that little bit of power off. And when I first learned that line from Johnny, he showed me taking a little bit of power off. But now I feel like when I take power off, I'm just not lining it up. I'm lining it up just wrong. Crow's Nest 7. Should be pretty straightforward. Roll sapphire. Get it out to our landing zone and putt in for the eagle. Here we go. 53 feet down this hill. Again, like 30 power. Drop! Oh, scary whenever it hits high. Crow's Nest 8 coming next. Oh, it'd be fun to get cheeky, but I'm just gonna throw the sapphire in the gap. If you've watched my videos, you've seen the forehand ace line that I took there, or I learned from Kanai. Kanai, tell me if I'm saying your name right. I realize I read it and say it, but I'm not sure how to actually say it. Crow's Nest 9. So of course we're going for this with the roll musket out to this first platform. Hopefully either 200 or 180. Those are my preferred distances here. I don't like being in the middle. 181. That's just because I know what the pullbacks are. For this 181, it's going to fade a bit more. So here, top of this second Wi-Fi band. And, oh, dang it. That would have been a cool one to get. Another bonus here. It's not a bonus, but it is clean. So we're finishing Crow's Nest at -12, a good clean round. Round 3 today is Coyote Canyon. The main risk here is Coyote Canyon 3, and I will not be running Coyote Canyon 3 for Eagle. So that enough times in my head, and then I'll believe it and actually do it. I will not run CC3. I will not run CC3. I'm going to get this putt down. Hopefully get 1. Hope maybe a chance at 2. If I get a good look over the top here. The Light Glide Paradigm is going over the top. Give a little bit of Anheuser to make sure it gets far enough right. I'd rather miss right and have a chance than miss left and end up down that goalie with absolutely nothing. 233. I think it's about here. And let's see if we can get something in. Nope. That's okay though. Birdie here is just fine. Tap in, not even a tap in, 13 feet. But basically tapping that birdie. Coyote Canyon 3, I will not run Coyote Canyon 3. Oh yes, especially with that wind, makes it very easy to not run this. Sapphire out to the right side landing zone. I'm going to try to make the throw in, but this should leave me birdie at worst and hopefully take par out of play. 306, a little bit pushing wind, I think can maybe make the musket get there. Can the musket? I'm going to go roll Sapphire. Is that the right distance? Well, it was the right disc for the distance, just the line was off. That's okay though, we don't mind missing out on bonus strokes. We just don't want to miss out by straying from our game plan. Hole 4 is the Sapphire. Just don't miss on the left. And as long as we don't miss on the left, we're going to be down here. Oh, I like to kiss that right side wall a little bit. Kissing that right side wall keeps me away from that tree and out of that silly ditch on the side. I don't know why there's a ditch there. It sucks that it's there when you end up there. Hole 5 is a potentially good wind. Let's see if I can hit this line. And we hit the line, got the gap. Now I really like throwing in here with a 2 wind because it's raised up about 20 feet. Uh-oh. No, I thought I was safe and in the clear. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's a cool one. Nice to save with tricky stuff like that, knowing how the game works. Once you can get inside a rock, you can putt through it. I thought that was going to be way safer than that. All right, this is typically the accurate water skip with this 3 wind. I'm going to go glide and hopefully get this a bit further down there. Definitely got to have gone glide instead of water skip with how far this is flying to that 3 headwind. And in a putt, there we go. Getting that putt. Next is Coyote Canyon 7. So some potential here. I've struggled a bit on this hole, but with this good 1 wind, I am less worried. Get around here, up top, no silly ground play, and we should be good. My struggle here has been with even like a 2 adverse wind. This is one where the light glide drive clears easily even in that 2 wind, but the glide water skip has some trouble. All right, ace run, sort of, kind of. I don't know how to ace run, know the aim point all in this wind. Comes a little close. I mean, I got to take a shot at least because with the roll musket, it's at least not going super far past it. And then Coyote Canyon 9 to end it. We'll get safe off the tee as the first plan. Safe off the tee through this gap. And from here, we shouldn't get into too much trouble. Yeah, even a good little roll forward. Let's run this with the roll rive. Not expecting much at all. Oh gosh! Woo, that snuck high. Lucky me. Lucky me. Getting hole 9 in. Slightly down. And last putt, finishing Coyote Canyon at -10 is a solid round. The only thing I could have done differently is, of course, get an ace or go for CC3, but I will not go for CC3, was repeating in my mind. All right, our final round of the day is round 4, Pioneer Bay. Certainly some separation coming in on Pioneer Bay. We'll see if we can keep it clean through here at least and not make any big mistakes. Okay, we're up here to our first landing zone nicely. 445 means glide water skip for me. And hopefully sliding up here close to the basket. And it is nicely there. We're going to putt in. Start with a clean, simple birdie. Feels good. Pioneer Bay 3 is going to be the first one. If I'm not 100% confident in the wind on 3, I'm going to be taking a layup play. Just going for the birdie. Get around the outside here on 2. I leaked a little bit inside because I can save it. If I'm inside, I can still save the birdie. If I go outside and I end up in the water, that is not a savable birdie anymore. Let's go glide, water, skip, drive on the second shot. And slide it up. Just about perfect. Not much more I could have asked for there. Aim my aimer down slightly to try and avoid the spit out. Pioneer Bay 3, give me a 1 wind. Yes, a 1 wind. So I'm up here, and a full disc of Anheuser's, or full Wi-Fi band of Anheuser. This almost always gets down to give me a good skip. Then I've got to look in for eagle. I'm going to go light glide just to make sure that if I miss, I don't end up in the water. This is my common miss off to the right side and have a tricky looking throw in kind of over the top there. We'll see if I can save something cheeky here. So I got to get high enough up there, and I think about 60 power. Get to the right, sway right, please. And yes! Yeah, that's the thing. If you get that miss and you practice it enough, you're going to be able to make some of those cheeky ones. Pioneer Bay 4. It's just the light glide paradigm. Down that center gut. Leaked a little bit to the left, but because I'm not putting my aim down here anymore, that had a lot more room to come back. When I aim down there, sometimes if I leak left early, I'm hitting that tree over here and left with a pretty nervy throw in at the end. Pioneer Bay 5, there's nothing really to do except lay up in a tournament like this. I say that, and then Aaron's going to post a video of him running it. But here we go, laying up Pioneer Bay 5, get the putt in for a birdie. Boom. Pioneer Bay 6. Let's see if we can keep it clean through the rest of this. Okay, it's a big wind. So the paradigm counteracts the glide roll rive. So paradigm with a full disc of Anheuser is terrible. Oh no. Okay, just skip far. Oh crap. Nope. Nothing to do here. And these trees will hit everything. So I got my goal here is I got to pitch out someplace so that I can throw across the water. I think it's just here with the harp. There we go. Got out of there. Gonna have kind of a look for the eagle, but I guess not really. 226 with the river. Where is that? I think it's about here. And oh, stop. Oh, don't do it. Don't. No. 70, 60, 50, 40. Gosh dang it, Pioneer Bay. Ruin an otherwise good round. Stupid wind on 6. Stupid kick. Probably could have laid that up still and not even tried to give it a bid. All right. Hole 7. It's the rive out here. And try and just get this safely inbounds on the forehand. Get around it. Oh, okay. Well, Pioneer Bay giveth, Pioneer Bay taketh. That was giving me back. 200 feet, I think, is the warship running it on forehand. Right height, wrong line. We'll take this birdie. Really unfortunate Pioneer Bay 6, the only big mistake that we made so far today. We still have 8 and 9. 8, hopefully just give me a calm wind. Nice calm wind. Stick the light glide paradigm. Give it a default aim. Straight pullback. There we go. Then we're going to get over the top forehand so that we don't get too close in there. Because if we get too close, we get pinched off of that wall. Forehand's going to get us right about here. And I think our biggest opening getting across again is going to be on the forehand line. We'll go glide, roll, rive. And just make sure we fade back early enough that we're not on the outside of this wall. And here for this birdie. What a bummer, Pioneer Bay 6. Alright, Pioneer Bay 9 though. Still got to have a good hole here to finish. If we have a calm wind, I have a decent shot at the eagle. We don't have that calm wind at all. Okay, it's my play. Is it the Waterskip Sapphire? I think I'll go with the Glide Sapphire. Take that little bit off, and hopefully this still can sneak under those trees. It has a good chance. Sneak under those trees and in. Yes. If I'm in the courtyard, I've got a good shot. At least I should at least get the birdie now. That's the number one goal here. This 3-wind, I don't expect much. So maybe let's try the river up there. For a shot at it. Oh. As soon as it starts to maybe nick things, it gets me nervous, kind of like it did on Pioneer Bay 6. All right, so one bad hole today. Overall, not bad. Fairly happy with this. -8 could have been -10. We picked up one bonus stroke on Blueberry, and we finished today at that's 20, 30, -41. See the claim reward. Oh, it's just these. I'll re-roll those, see if there's anything better. There's not. We'll take the fades today. So yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Stay bogey free, and we'll see you for tomorrow's rounds.